Okay, sorry about that. I did a little more fiddling around. I think I finally got this set up 100% to the way I want it to be for this stream to work. Not sure if anybody else is going to join or if it's just going to be me watching myself, but you know what? That's fine by me. Still trying to figure out this microphone situation so I don't sound so quiet. But also so that way I'm not like eating the microphone. Okay, is that working out now? Well, I guess we'll see. Oh, not entirely. A little better, but not by much. Okay, I'm going to get this figured out. I don't care how long it takes me at this point. Okay, I think I've got it. There are 7 hearts to save. One of them is in a mirror. Look, it's yourself. Ah! Okay, so that was just basically giving us the tutorial for walking, moving the camera around, and jumping. When the green situation command appears above the list of commands, that means you can press triangle to perform a special attack. Okay, so just like in Kingdom Hearts 2, if anybody has ever played or seen that, we have reaction commands, or in this case, situation commands. So you press triangle to examine the mirror. And now it looks like we went from using Kingdom Hearts 1 sword to Kingdom Hearts 2. What do you desire? So, this has actually been kind of like a little staple of Kingdom Hearts ever since the first one. You got these 3 pictures. In the first game, you had to choose between, I believe it was a shield, a staff, or a sword. Yes, a shield, a staff, or a sword. Depending on what you chose actually set the in-game difficulty to different levels. So you had the original, like, in the main menu where you choose the difficulty level of the game, but then you also had this little secret function that let you choose other difficulties based on how you wanted to play. If you wanted to play a warrior that was more based around attack, then you would choose the sword. If you wanted something more defensive, you chose the shield. If you wanted something more magic-based, you chose the staff. I mean, pretty basic. I was not actually aware of that fact for, I want to say, like a good 5 years, until one of my friends actually told me about this feature, and I was blown away. I was wondering why I was having such a difficult time with the game with certain parts, and I guess that was the reason why. I had the settings set to make it a lot harder on myself than I meant it to be. So, yeah, I was not very smart when it came to that kind of thing. So, we're going to be choosing what we want here in a second. So, if you guys played Kingdom Hearts 3, tell me what you guys actually chose. Because I'm actually quite curious to see how everybody else chose to play the game. If you went with more attack, defensive. Anyway, we're finally going to get into this. I've been waiting around a little bit too long. Wisdom, a sharp mind that grants you power. Is that what you desire? No, I'm not really sure yet. Vitality, a rugged body that will endure even the toughest of challenges. Is this what you desire? Let's see what this last choice is before we make any rash decisions. Don't want to jump headfirst into something without knowing what the other choices are. Balance. A body of mind and equal merit. Okay, so between these three choices, I'm thinking that this would give you more magic power in the game. This would probably give you more HP in the game, and this probably gives you an equal balance of both. I'm actually going to go with balance. For something like this, you probably want to have an equal balance between magic and HP, so I'm going to go with balance, see how well I can do with that. What power do you seek? So, running through these three choices like it was before, we've got the power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. Is this the power you seek? I'm not sure yet. The power of the Warrior. Invincible courage. Is this the power you seek? Let's look at the last option. Power of the Mystic. Inner strength. Is this the power you seek? No. If I'm being honest here, none of these powers really kind of fit my playstyle. If I'm being completely honest, they don't really fit how I like to play. But I think the one that is closest is probably the power of the Warrior. If I'm gauging this correctly, that probably means that it's got a lot more attack power than it does anything else. And if there's anything I like doing, it is just running up and slapping things in the face until they die. What kind of adventure do you seek? Oh, this is new. So for anybody who doesn't know, the Remind DLC actually added a lot of, like, updates and stuff to this that I was not aware of until now. I've never actually seen this. What kind of adventure do you seek? Your answer will determine your playstyle. Play without DLC Premium menu. Play with using easy codes in the DLC Premium menu. Play using pro codes in DLC Premium menu. Features like defense always been set to 0 for more challenging games. Oh, okay. So this is, you can kind of like edit stuff, like edit your base stats and stuff like that. So that way you can give yourself a challenge or make it super easy for you to play through. I'm not going to be choosing any of those. I'm just going to go with the normal. So usual adventure, familiar and straightforward path. Yeah, we're probably going to go with that one. Just to be safe, view description. Yes, play without the DLC menu. We're gonna go with the usual adventure for this one. Is this who you are? Yeah, I'd say this is who I am. Getting into the combat basics now. Press X while attack is selected to attack with Sora's Keyblade. After landing an attack, you can keep pressing the X button to chain together a combo. At the end of the combo, Sora will unleash a powerful combo finisher. So let's just get right into this, since this is how this game wants to be. Now this guy, although it says defeat the giant Heartless, he actually has a name, which you would not figure out just from this one interaction. His name is actually, I believe, to be Darkseid. I'm not 100%, I think. Not spelled like the Disney, no, not the Disney, DC villain. It's just Darkseid. It's spelled typical. This is going to be the first real challenge that we have. You just saw that. He was able to take out half of my health with that one attack, and not only that, but there's a state of paralysis before I could even do it. First off, he's going to start running down to the Shadow World. I'm going to want to try and stay at a distance for the moment, just because you can actually be a very you want to kind of plan your attacks, especially since we are playing with the momentum. A single slip up could absolutely death. So as you saw there, we can use our Keyblade to knock attacks back at Darkseid. to deal some extra damage without having to do anything. So we're gonna wait, we're gonna get him like this. Oh, yep. See? 2 hits, and I was dead. Darkside is nothing to sneeze at. Alright, let's give that another go. Alright, come on, you big tentacle-faced monster thing. This time we're gonna jump. And he fails hitting us with that, so we take no damage. No idea what I sound like. Just gonna keep attacking now. Oh, we're getting low. So we're gonna run away for a second. Alright, he's doing another shockwave. Fortunately, I was far enough away. Oh, okay. This is actually interesting. Sometimes when he hits the ground, he'll actually spawn some shadows. It can't be. I didn't get what I wanted to show done. But what he does when he does that is when he spawns those shadows, you can go in for an attack, and if you can kill those, they will actually drop some health orbs for you. I was not able to show that off, but let's see if I can do it this time. This microphone is the bane of my existence. Okay, I think I've got it set up perfect now. Maybe, not sure, but let's try this. Okay, attempt number 3. So, I'm gonna go in for a few quick attacks. Dodge back. I touched the orb myself, so I did take a little damage there. Okay, just running around, avoiding all of the dark shadow balls. Going in for a few quick hits, getting out of the way. He's gonna do one of those punches, get ready to jump. Okay, let's see if I can show off what I was trying to do earlier. I don't think I was able to. There's one more, let's try it. No, that's unfortunate. But they do drop health orbs for you, you just have to keep hitting them until they stop spawning, or until you get enough to get your health back up. You're just going to want to keep an eye on him to see what he's doing, especially when he's doing this attack, because this attack is actually a great way to deal in some easy damage without having to get too close to him. Now that he's done with that, we're going to try getting close to him again. Alright, 1 combo, 2 combo, 3 combo. And then with that, we're going to dodge out of the way because it looks like he's preparing another attack. That he is. Alright, he summoned up another one of those shadow orbs. So we're just going to wait for him to launch that because I don't want to accidentally touch that thing like I did before. I can't tell you exactly how long this goes on for. I'd say maybe like 5 seconds maybe. But if I can not get hit, yes, perfect. Okay, as you see there, we got some rewards for us. We got fire and water magic. Do you seek further guidance? I'm good for now. If you were to say I need help or I'm stuck on those, it would just basically give you another tutorial to view, which just kind of teaches you the basics of combat are like some of the more in-depth stuff.
In order to defeat Xehanort, there are allies we must gather, acting now to rouse them from their slumber. We have discussed this before, Sora. Your Mark of Mastery exam was conducted in the hopes you would acquire the power to wake them. However, the darkness nearly took control of you, and your grasp of your new abilities leaves much to be desired. Furthermore, Xehanort nearly made you his vessel, and in the process stripped you of most of the power you had gained by then. I suspect you have already noticed this, correct? But first, you must regain all the strength you have lost. Perhaps it is foolish to expect a complete recovery, but it is absolutely vital you perfect one power, the power of waking, which you failed to master during your exam. There's someone who lost his strength and found it again, a true hero to whom you ought to pay a visit. Perhaps he can point you in the right direction.
Got it.
Master Yen.
You can count on us to take care of Sora.
I would have it no other way. I put Sora in your hands.
And don't forget, we'll keep an eye on you.
Oh, this is gonna be lots of fun.
It's not a vacation. Let's go!
Count on us.
How are we supposed to get there now?
What? I thought you knew.
Looks like all the old highways are closed. Didn't Master Yen Sid say that Sora should trust the guidance his heart gives?
Come on, Sora. Which way? Hey, would you get serious?
Give me a break. I'm trying. These things take time.
Well, since we've already been before, why don't you try picturing our friends like we're there?
Well,
Sorry, I got nothing. What did you expect?
May your heart be your guiding key.
Huh? What's that?
Master Yen Sid always said that, right before we went off on any of our real important adventures.
Really? Ring a bell?
Maybe I just imagined it.
May my heart be my guiding key. I got it!
It's the gate!
All right! Olympus Coliseum, here we come!
Kingdom Hearts 2.9. Kingdom Hearts 2.9. That was actually a little bit of an in-joke with the developers because people kept saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 would never get released.
The time had
So
come.
they
The
made a little bit of a joke
edging
by
into perfect
calling
alignment.
it Kingdom Hearts 2.9.
And the plan Hades devised 18 years ago was about to reach fruition. The Fates had predicted this very future, the day he would seize control of Olympus and rule over all the cosmos. Hades' previous attempts using Terra, Cloud, and Auron to advance his plans for conquest had failed. The hour was not yet right. But now the planets were aligned, and nothing could possibly go wrong. A wave of darkness slanced down from their celestial rank, and one by one, Hades freed the Titans from their prison. Some of them, the same monstrosities that Sora and his friends had already fought and bested before. With both the Titans and his longing for vengeance against Zeus reinvigorated, Hades began his attack on Olympus.
So it looks like we've already got a little bit of a problem there. Hades has released the Titans, and he's going to essentially take over Olympus and destroy everything, like usual. So it's up to us to put a stop to him.
Huh? No fanfare? Brr.
Nope. Looks like we missed the Colosseum.
Sora, you opened the gate.
I was a little off again. Sorry. We'll find him. But we need to go.
Up the mountain.
Yeah. Up is the usual direction.
Well, never hurts to have your head in the clouds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, we're leaving.
Pow.
Alright, here we begin. Not the usual Olympus area that we usually come to. Usually when we come to Olympus, in Kingdom Hearts 1, we just went to the Colosseum. When we went to Kingdom Hearts 2, it was the Underworld and the Olympus Colosseum. No, we're in an entirely different area now. And we're facing off against some new Heartless. So, I was actually mistaken. The small black ones are just called Shadows. And these ones are Knights. You can tell because they have like a little helmet. These ones are a little bit tougher to deal with than the other ones. Obviously, they are one level more powerful than the other ones. These ones, I think, the ones with the wings, I think are called Arrow Wings. If I can find one, I'll try to... This one? I think these ones are called Arrow Wings. I'm not 100%, or they're just called Arrow Knights. Okay, one-shotted. That's fun. Well, I did pick critical mode for a reason, so this is entirely on me for this one. Let's go ahead and give this a second shot. Oh, I also forgot to mention, with the introduction of this new world and our new magics, we can actually cast magic. Fire magic has some decent range to it, but has a good amount of range to it. We do not have a whole lot of magic to start off, so we do not want to spam the magic as much as possible, just because we don't want to use all of it up right away in some of these smaller fights, just because I get the feeling that we are going to need them in some later fights. And after a very embarrassing death in this world, we finally won. So, alright, next we're going to talk about abilities. Abilities are special things that Sora can do with certain AP points. As you can see, I already have a decent number of them. I'm not 100% sure why the developers gave you so many abilities right off the start, but I'm also not going to complain about it. We're just going to kind of go through each one of these and just kind of get off of them so that way the exclamation mark on them goes away. For items that we have in our inventory, we have Potion, which is good for restoring health, Lucid Crystal, and Lucid Shard and Writhing Shard, which are two items that we can use to make items later on in the game. Customize, we can use this to equip magic and items that we want to use later. to help us out, so we don't have to constantly go through the magic menu. We can just press L1, and if you can see down there in the bottom left, it's already up. You can just switch between the two really easily like. Free running. This one's really simple. If you see a wall that has this little glow to it, or this little line that moves up and down it, that means that you can run up the wall freely. A little tip that I can offer anybody who is playing this game, destroy the environment as much as possible, because it will give you items, and they can actually be a big help in certain cases. I did not explore over here, so let's go ahead and do that quick. And up here, there is a treasure chest. You got an AP boost. AP boosts are special items that will boost the number of AP, maximum AP that a character has. AP points are the ability points that let you equip new abilities to your different characters. So you want to collect as much of those as you can, so you can make the most powerful character that you possibly can in the game. We're going to head back over here. I'm not sure if I missed anything down there, but I'm not going for 100%. I'm just going for a quick play. We're going to head up here to these two trees.
I think we might be going in circles.
So,
Did I make a turn at the wrong rock? Hey, Hercules! Where are you?
Now, welcome Olympus Coliseum. Or, in this case, just Olympus in this game.
All right, I know I dotted my I's, crossed my T's, zeroed the hero. So what gives? Who could possibly be trying to give me a migraine by yodeling that Yutz's name?
Really? Hades?
It's just you. Maybe.
It's just us? Even for you, that's cold.
Don't forget, I can always turn up the heat!
Wait, if Hades is here, then where's her?
What is everyone's infatuation with that stone? You know what, never mind. Never mind, I'm cool, I'm good. Because Wonder Boy will be out of my hair soon enough.
So you're up to no good again.
Of course he is.
you bet.
Oh, easy. What is this, Sparta? Kind of on a schedule. Don't have time to toss around the old fire and brimstone. The whole cosmos is basically waiting for me to, conquer it.
Poor Hades. He thinks he can actually pull it off this time.
Where are my titans? Show me your power! Love the breeze. That's sent him sailing. Sailing right to where I left. No biggie. Nice work, boys. So, back to the whole cosmic coup thing? Really? Are you kidding? Jeez Louise. Seriously, when it rains, it pours. Okay, who's the new pest?
Hey now, that ain't no way to say hello, especially to your old friends.
Ah, perfect. Now I gotta put up with you too. Funny, I don't remember you doing me any memorable favors. So, you can keep your Heartless this time. I'm going back to my original plan, all right? So, toodaloo. Exits that way. Hey, it was great seeing ya. Happy trails!
We are not here for you. I have my own business to attend to. All I need to know is if there is a distinctive black box somewhere in this world.
Black box, huh? Black box, black box, black box. Wait. Don't tell me. You're after the one Zeus hit on Earth?
Possibly. If I were, where might it be?
Okay, so it looks like the evil witch and Pete are up to their no good tricks again. Maleficent, that's her name. I honestly forgot her name for like a solid 3 minutes there.
Phew.
See? Found him.
Yeah, I guess this counts.
Get me down!
Just a second. You guys are here. Sora, Donald, Goofy. You literally dropped in. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Thanks!
Like the catch.
Yeah, thanks, Herc. But what's going on?
Take a guess. Starts with an H.
Ah, I get the picture. Actually, we bumped into the H-Star on the way here.
He said something about conquering the whole cosmos.
All of it, huh? Nice of him to show a little self-restraint. Well, whatever he's planning, I'll send him running back across the sticks.
That's our Herc.
Wow, talk about cutscenes galore and massive info dumps. I think I've only had a chance to actually play this for maybe 15 minutes total, if even that. Okay, so, introducing the Moogle Shop. This is where you're going to be able to buy equipment, potions, tents, shield belt, ability ring. These are the things that we can buy at the current time. I do want to keep my eye open for this anytime I see it, because you never know when you're going to find something that could actually be incredibly useful. The workshop for synthesizing items. When you collect synthesis items like crystals that are dropped by enemies, you can come here to put them into the synthesis shop, and you'll be able to make anything that you can see here. But as you can see, they are all grayed out and they are all red, which means I can't make any of them. I have to collect these materials in order to make them. There is a material list. It is a list of all the materials that we've collected. The collector's goals. Goals and things that you can obtain from said goals by completing them. I think for right now, we're just going to buy some health potion. That's all that we really can buy. And then, these are save points. But there's something else that they also act as. They act as teleporters. At the present moment, we cannot teleport because we've only found one, and we are currently locked in Thebes. You want to collect these as you go. Like, when you go into them, you want to at least get to this menu, because when you get into this menu, it means that they are unlocked and they are free for travel and such. So you want to at least do that whenever you see those. We're gonna travel through Thieves. Looks like it's all on fire. Would make sense.
So, Sora, is there a reason you guys are visiting? I'm guessing it's not just for the cheese and olives.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like somebody forgot.
I just took my time remembering. Herc, I came here so I could ask you something.
Ask me?
Yeah. Do you remember the last time we were together? You were feeling down and out. How'd you get your strength back? When you jumped in and saved Meg?
That's tough. All I know is that she was in trouble. Suddenly, I wanted to save her with all my heart, but it's not like I could tell you how.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
All my strength is gone from me, too. That's why I need you. Because I was hoping you might have a solution or something.
I'm sorry, Sora. Let's talk later.
Right. Once we've dealt with these guys.
So we've got some new Heartless to deal with, and we also have a new mechanic called Flow Motion. This was a mechanic that was introduced back in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I did not think that they would bring it back for something like this, but hey, here it is. These guys are incredibly powerful. Be very careful if you can take them out from a distance. In fact, because they are fire-based enemies, they are actually weak to water attacks. This would actually be the instance where I say that you keep as much of a distance as you can and just splash them with a little bit of water to keep them away from you. However, as I was saying before, if you use your magic too much, it does run out. You have to be careful about how you're sparing your magic. I do not at current have any magic restoring items, so for now we just kind of have to dodge and make sure that we take a risk when it comes to fighting these guys. If you are normally attacking them, they do enter...
It can't be...
Okay, well, let's stop paying attention for a second. Shouldn't do that. It's critical mode. I'm not gonna lie, I am sucking. I did not have this big of an issue the last time I played critical mode. I died a few times, but not this many. And this is honestly kind of bothering me. But you know what? Just gotta get back into it. As I was saying, if you hit them normally with just your Keyblade, or if they just take enough damage without dying, they enter a sort of berserk state, where they encase themselves in a big fireball, and they just kind of dash around the arena and just hit everything for a short period of time. I'm trying to avoid having to deal with that too much by taking out as many of these guys as I can just using basic water magic. Maybe if I can get them to show that though, it'll be a little more interesting to see. Let's see if I can deal damage to them. Yep, right there. That's what I'm talking about. See, now he has entered his little berserk state. He is just going to fly around and deal damage to people until it runs out, or until we can splash him with water. He ran out of his berserk state, so he's back to normal, so I'm just going to hit him with some water attack. Just keep doing this over and over again. Not a magic again, so I'm going to go in and see if I can't take this guy down. Nope, he is going to enter his berserk state, so we're going to run away. Sorry if I'm not talking much right now, I'm just really focused on this fight. I know I shouldn't be overly focused on a basic Heartless fight, but it is critical mode. These are incredibly dangerous. And looks like Donald got the kill.
You're okay.
Meg!
Boy, that didn't look so fun.
No, not with the Heartless involved. We're just lucky our friend showed up.
Well, what do you know? Sora, Donald, Goofy. Guess I owe you a big thank you.
Meg, you need to stay someplace safe. We'll search the city and make sure everyone manages to get clear of the fire.
Be careful, Wonder Boy.
I will. So, you guys in?
Of course we're in!
We are heroes!
Break a leg, then. Heroes.
Phil, you should go with Meg. You gotta keep her safe.
Help! Is anyone there?
Hey, I hear a voice.
From which way?
Over that way.
Help me!
Oh no! There's a little girl caught in the fire!
Let's go!
Wait! Running's too slow!
Then what's the other choice?
Get on that!
I should say.
Hope so.
Like this?
That's good. Now hold on tight!
Whoa! Hurt! Maybe we should... I don't think this is a good idea! No, not again!
Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, no prob. We better check and see if anyone else needs us.
Well, if it isn't Sora and the King's Pawns.
Huh? Maleficent! Pete! Are you the reason the Heartless are here?
Certainly not.
Say, Maleficent, I don't know about his sidekicks, but Kid Keyblader here looks way punier than the last time we saw him. I say we finish him off while we still can.
Waste no time with the boy. He's inconsequential. We have a far more pressing matter to attend to.
Oh, we got to find that black box.
Be silent, you fool! As for you three, we shall meet again, when I have time for such trifles.
Yeah, and you's better get your act together before then. Later, twerps.
Wait!
Sora?
It's fine. I can take it.
Gosh, it sure don't sound like it. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
It's fine. I can take it.
You're gonna get stronger.
We know you. You can take it.
Don't say that!
Oh, I just said what he said.
I can take it.
Well, it seems like Pete and Maleficent really got into Sora's head. He knows that he lost some of his strength, but he's trying to get it back. But it's going to take more than what he thought. So real quick, we're just going to grab this save point again, so that way it's unlocked for later. This here, this is a big chest. These will hold generally rarer items than the smaller chests will. For instance, the big chest will generally hold maps of the area. There is something up there, but it looks like there are rocks blocking the path, so we can't go forward. So we're just gonna head down these stairs and see what awaits us here. And it looks like it's more of these things. So sticking with the strategy that I said before, stay as far away as you can, hit them with some water magic. You don't want to get too close to these guys or get caught in one of their nasty combos. If you need to, just stick out this fight and let Donald and Goofy do the majority of the damage and then swing in for the kill. That's what I like to do sometimes, but I know that that's not a technique that everybody likes to do. But overall, if they die, it's not that big of an issue. You can revive them with a health item or with some healing magic. If you die, it's game over. You have to start from the beginning of the fight. Just like you're about to see. I have died once in every single fight that I have gotten in so far. This is ridiculous. I forgot how hard this mode actually is. Let's give it another shot. Okay. Strategy, go! Water magic, water magic, water magic! I'm trying to see just how much water magic it actually takes to knock one of these guys out, so that way I can kind of figure out a solid strategy between switching between water magic and just swinging with my blade. Oh, looks like we leveled up. Level 3. Getting stronger by the second. Not completely strong enough to make me confident to go in here completely unprepared with a dodge. Oh, Donald and Goofy are down, so they're going to focus on us until they get back up. So we just want to dodge. Stay at a range. Since they don't have anything to focus on, they're going to focus on you. Just keep dodging. Dodge, water magic. Come on, you two. I know you guys get up after a certain amount of time. Oh, come on! Let's try again. Unfortunately, you do have to see this little cutscene every time you have to redo this fight. But at the same time, it's to be expected. Oh, something about this game that I've completely left out, which I'm not sure how I did that. There is a lock-on feature. By pressing R1, you will lock on to whatever enemy is closest. That will focus your attacks on that one enemy, so you cannot get confused as to what's going on the battlefield. If you press R1 again, you will lock off of an enemy, so you can use the camera to sweep around the area.
Ouch!
Now what are we gonna do?
Oh. Fellas, I just got a crazy idea.
The shield!
Yes, Sora. As you might have thought, fire is hot and it hurts. Okay, so this is going to be the first instance of our field situation commands. By pressing triangle, Goofy will throw down his shield and we will slide across the fire without getting hurt by it. There's going to be a bunch of different instances where that's going to be like a thing. I'm not going to take every single instance of that I can get, but I will do it as often as I feel like I need to. Okay. So as you saw there, when I fell from there, I landed on the shield of this guy here. I'm not sure what his name is, but he is a guy. You can just fall down from here to land on the ground, but if I am correct, there is something over here that I want. Yes, there are enemies over here. And a chest. Keep on wailing on these Heartless. If you can see there are a bunch of Heartless that are pouring in from behind us. That means that we have to take care of these Heartless, and then also those Heartless. Fortunately enough, these ones are not that hard to fight. You just gotta keep your wits about you. Take them out before they can deal any real damage. Now, you'll see here, if I can get up there, there is a lovely couple, stranded on this weird little rock.
There's others still trapped in the city!
Every time you find somebody stranded or being attacked, talk to them. They will give you an item. As you can see there, they gave me a potion. So I'm just going to go back here quick. Oh, look at that. Mr. Jess. Just going to continue through the city. I'm going to check up here real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not. Okay, good.
Ready? Here goes! Oh.
That's actually an interesting case. Those are two different pathways. I took this way because if I'm correct, there should be treasure over here. Right there. Ah, right there. When you're done, you'll leap across these. Be right back at the start. Equip the treasure magnet ability. Treasure magnet will make it easier for us to collect items, because the more of those you have equipped, the more items will just come basically flying into your body. And if we see here, we got some blazing shards, blazing stones, lucid stones. More items we can use for synthesis. Now we're gonna go across here. Oh, messed up. The turn on that is really janky. Alright, let's try it one more time. Okay.
Here goes!
You want to not go left. You wanna up. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. If you touch the fire, Sora will do a little bit of a jump and try to cool off his flaming butt. Goofy just did the same thing. Let's try this again. You want to turn right. This will put you at the next destination.
Gosh, I hope they got insurance.
If there's anybody else stuck out here, we better find them fast.
Indeed, they are right. There are more people that are stuck around here. To defeat the Heartless and protect the townspeople.
On shield!
Alright. They're all... This guy, whatever his name may be, he gave me a high potion. It's actually a very good healing item for early game. So just gonna keep running through here. Like I said, you're just going to want to hit everything that you can because they can drop items. Sometimes they drop money, sometimes they drop regular items. Either way, they're going to drop something that you can use. Potion! And a save point. Little liar there. Give us some money.
These monsters come from? Hercules! Where are you?
What? Oh no!
Help is on the way!
We'll put these hotheads out.
Hang on up there!
Huh? Who are you three? Where is Hercules?
I really was too.
Okay, and we got more of these guys. And I accidentally cast the wrong spell, so I can show you guys something. If you hit these Fire Heartless with a fire spell, it will not do anything. If I'm right, it does nothing or it heals them. The last thing you want to do is hit these Fire Heartless with fire spells. So you want to make sure that Donald is not being stupid and casting fire magic at these guys. Oh, I should also mention, when these guys are in this little state of theirs, they are invulnerable to damage. You can knock them out of that state early by hitting them with water magic, which I was not being smart about because I was trying to kill them fast, and I used up all my magic. For now, let's just take out this last guy. Nope, he is going to do this again, but I have magic back, so I can show this. Watch. Cast some water magic, and he goes down.
Thank you. You're so kind. Keep training, and one day you'll be great heroes, just like Hercules.
Keep training? Is it that obvious?
Just for you.
Hey!
I think we all have a ways to go, but we'll get there together.
Yeah, we will.
Go.
Alright, looks like that lady appreciated our help. Instead of going off that normal path, we're going to check out the statue over here. It says that we can attack this heel. Achilles reference, maybe?
Tell me you meant to do that.
Well, at least we can get through now.
Indeed we can, but we also found ourselves a magic ring. We can give that to Donald. He is the mage of the group, it only makes sense. Alright, nothing new for us, so let's be on our way. Oh, looks like Hades is getting more desperate. We're just going to keep on moving down to the Big Olive. Well, I don't know about you, but this doesn't look safe. But we have this wall, so we're just going to run up. And usually, what I would normally do for this part is I would try to fight these guys off and kill as many as I can. But because I don't feel all that safe, I'm gonna see how many of them I can kill without getting killed myself, or I'm going to try to pull them over to the edge using Donald and Goofy as bait, which seems to be working out pretty well. Oh, I fell on the thing. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright, there's one more. Oh, there's two more. Now there's one more, though. Alright. Let's see if we can... Not what I meant to do. Okay. Let's take out this last guy. Oh, that did not work out like I was hoping. But, they're gone. Cool. Is there anything up here? Oh, wow. Yeah, there is. I honestly do not remember the name of these Heartless for the life of me. I have played through this game so many times, and I cannot remember their name. That is just so sad. Okay. Let's see what this chest has for us. Mega Potion. Wow, that's a really nice item. High Potion, Mega Potion. We got some ingredients, which we can use to cook food a little later in the game, which is actually going to be a big part of this playthrough since I am doing it on Critical. I have not given myself any healing items. That is a really dumb idea. Okay, so I've got all that done. No new abilities to look over. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going. And some more hooks. And level 4. Awesome. Early game, you're going to want to get into as many fights as possible just because these levels are going to be super important. Especially since you're on critical. Especially since I'm on critical mode, it's going to be very important to get some early level ups as possible so you can get strong enough that when you get to those harder difficulty areas, you're not going to be struggling as much as you normally would. Alright, I think I've got a solid strategy for these guys. Cast one water, and then go in for the kill, instead of just trying to use all of the water at one time to kill one of them. It's like a mother and a son? Are you a boy? We're gonna check over here real quick. Oh, little Herc and Phil statues. That's nice. They kept details from the movie into the game. That's nice. I like that, actually. Well, your entire city is already being destroyed, so what's a few more pots, right? I'm gonna check over here quick, because I think that left area is where we want to go. But I think we should go over here to get some more early level, to get some more early experience. Alright, good. This is a mother and a daughter. That is clearly a daughter. Looks like we got an Ether. Ether is a magic restoring item. I don't usually equip those into any of my quick slots, but depending on how bad the situation is going to be going further, I might just change up that little rule of mine. And we have another Trinity sled area. Just gonna check over here, make sure everything's good to go for a sec. Don't want to miss anything. Alright, I think that's it. So we'll have Goofy throw his shield and be on our way. I came over here because there are some ingredients. May as well collect those over here. And a treasure chest, which has not parsley. Ether stood there waiting for no reason. We're gonna go back over this way. We find ourselves in this little middle area, and weirdly enough, Mickey Mouse was here. I guess he just got really upset with what Hades was doing and just splatted his head straight into this rock and made a perfect indent of his face. And with that, we are through that fire area. If I'm correct, I think that's the last fire area, or Trinity Sled area in this world. There are more in other worlds, but I think that's it for the Olympus Coliseum. Oh, hello. These guys are little archers. Again, another group of Heartless that I cannot remember their names from. As you saw, these guys attack from a distance. When you first spawn in, they will always shoot a volley of arrows at you, but if you just charge straight forward, you can get through the arrows pretty easily without much difficulty. I don't think they really do anything for close-up attacks, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Oh! Oh! Herc!
Sora!
Huh? More Heartless!
You take them. We need to save these people.
Herc, can you hold the building?
No problem.
Donald, Goofy, we gotta do this quick!
And we have Grand Magic. And form changes. So, this is actually really interesting. If you cast the same magic spell repeatedly, you'll see those little arrows above the command section. If I can get that past 3, there we go. Water up.
Stream!
The more powerful the water spell you have, or the more powerful spell that you have when you get that Grand Magic up, the more powerful the spell will be. Oh, I really need to heal now. How did I take so much damage so quickly?
That was close.
Thank you for whoever just healed me.
Nice one, Sora!
So we're just going to keep working our way through these. Now we're going to show off a Flare Force. A team attack with Sora and Donald where they shoot a mass amount of fireworks to deal massive damage to opponents. Second form for the Keyblade. Your clothes change back into the clothes that you had in Kingdom Hearts 2, but because we're already wearing those clothes, it doesn't look any different. And then your attacks kind of go back to more like Final Mix version of Sora's attack. With like his weird situation commands that he gets sometimes, or his spells and his attacks. This is not an invincible form, however. You can still take damage while you are in this form, as I have just shown. When I was trying to heal, I died. What that is just basically saying is that you can select the situation commands. So as you go through fights, you're going to have multiple situation commands show up at multiple different times. Whether it be like Waterza or form changes, there's going to be multiple times where you're going to get multiple different situation commands. So, dang it. I didn't do very well that time. What I was trying to say is you can choose L2 and R2 to switch between the situation forms, or the situation commands, and then hit triangle to activate the one that you want to use. So that way you're not just having to cycle through each one of them in order. Trust me, I did that before. It's a pain. Alright, let's try this again. Water magic. I have not been using my strategy that I said that I think was perfect for fighting these guys a little bit before I got in here. One water, an attack. One water, an attack. Alright, we're gonna go into second form. We're gonna do that, so we're gonna cast a water spell to get him out of that. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get rid of these fireballs as fast as I can, because they are the major problem. They are the guys that deal the most damage over the shortest amount of time. Dealing with those guys first is a blessing. Some water magic to get him out of that so we can finish him off. Oh, I honestly thought that we were not in second form. Okay. This is the form finisher. Once you press triangle or the time on the form that you have runs out, you will always perform a form finisher. They are different depending on what form you're using or what Keyblade you have. For right now, we only have the Kingdom Key, and we have a second Keyblade, which was a DLC pre-order Keyblade that I decided in this instant that I will not use just because it is DLC. It is not stronger than the regular Keyblade in any regard, except I think its magic stat is a little higher. But that's really it. There's no like special skills that you get from it or anything. It's just a little bit stronger in its magic stat.
Hurry, Sora! I'm starting to lose my grip!
Oh, we're down to the last 50 seconds. Okay, okay, good.
Get the people out!
Okay. Are you guys all right? You need to get to safety.
Hurry!
Go, quickly.
Hercules!
Huh? Oh, you scared us.
It's nothing. That's what these are for.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Very nice. Full marks.
Go away!
No organization!
You're Zigbar.
All this altruism is giving me the warm and fuzzies. So then, does having a heart of light come with an extremely good insurance policy?
Just say what you mean.
Oh, but I did, though. No good will ever come from putting other people first.
I was able to save Meg's life because I was ready to risk my own.
Because you've got friends in high places, you mean? Tricks like that don't fly for your average Joe.
What do you know? You weren't even there. If you were, you'd admire Herc's courage.
I don't admire one guy leaping into danger if it means someone else might have to jump in to save him. You're all just lining up to lose out. Dooming others to take the fall with you. Oh, and you can spare me the usual party line. Yes, hearts are powerful when they're connected. But if you put too much of that power in one place, some of those hearts might end up breaking. Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
Why would I ever take advice from you?
As if. You don't have any choice but to follow this sweet little trail of breadcrumbs. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner. You're so close!
Hearts breaking? Whose hearts?
Sora, don't let him bother you. He's just trying to get under your skin because he thinks he can. But we'll prove him wrong. We'll show him that our sacrifices haven't been for nothing.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Besides, we're already proof enough.
We're a team. When we're together, we can do anything.
Yeah. What reward?
Alright. So with that, I'm going to actually call it for right now. I will be back in a little bit. I just need to take a short break so I can finish up, because I actually realized that there was a problem with the donation link that I had put in, so I need to put in the proper donation link. That way, people who want to donate can. So I will call it for here. I will be back. I'll see you guys in a moment.